Good afternoon, YouTube. How you all doing? It is Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. I have an entire day to myself, thankfully. Marika is at the house with her mother friends. They've got a bunch of babies there. I do not want to be around that. So what I'm going to do today is just have some time to myself and go around and do some car spotting. And I'm going to start. I was going to go straight to the expressway service area to see what we could see there today, but I've decided now, just came to mind as I was at the traffic light back there, there's a place called Sanzoku, and it is between here and the Iwakuni airbase. So I'm gonna take a trip up there because there's usually a lot of cars up there. It is a working day, so there may not be that many people around, but we're gonna go and have a look and see what we can find out. See what we can find out nothing. We're gonna see what we can find and see if we can find any nice cars. So let's take a road trip. So I just filmed the whole clip and then realized I hadn't pressed record. So basically we're going to Sanzoku, which means I have to go past my former employer, which was the car yard, and I may or may not stop in there to see if they've got any parts worth buying today, but in the meantime it's not too far up the road, so let's just enjoy the trip and see how the day goes. So I've arrived at Sanzoku. It's a little bit busy, but not as busy as it usually is when it's the weekends or in the holiday seasons like Golden Week and Obon. You'll be very hard pressed to find a parking space here. There's really nothing in terms of cars. I haven't seen anything worth filming, but we're going to get out. I'm going to go and get something to eat. This place is, I'm vegetarian, but this place is really good for chicken. When I used to eat meat, I came here about 20 years ago, and the chicken was really, really good. But I am a vegetarian now, and I'm going to see what else they've got. If you are a vegetarian coming to Japan, you may be hard-pressed to find good food to eat, or at least places which will accommodate you as a vegetarian. Especially out here in the countryside area. So what me and Marika do is, like, we go to the ramen shops, for example. I'll order like tonkotsu ramen, which is pork ramen, but she'll take the meat off and she'll eat the meat for me. Now, why I don't eat meat is because it is animal, and I don't believe in animal cruelty, and there is no humane slaughter of animals. So for me, it's just not acceptable to eat meat. Do I like the taste? Do I miss the taste? I like the taste. I don't miss it. In the time I've been a vegetarian, which is over a year now, actually I was a vegetarian a long time ago. I was actually a vegan in my 20s, and I returned to eating meat in my late 20s. And I won't be returning to eating meat again, that's for sure. But there are so many good alternatives that you can find here, and you get used to eating just vegetables, pastas, etc., and you don't miss the meat. And when I have tried to eat meat, it just tastes like rotten flesh in my mouth, even when it's cooked. So anyway, that's by the by. If you're a vegetarian coming to Japan, in the cities like Tokyo, Hiroshima, etc., you might be okay. You'll find plenty of places that will do vegetarian food. But out here in the States, yeah, you're going to have to just search around, I'm afraid. But vegetable tempura is always a good thing. Right, so it's all covered up right now. Usually open in the peak season. These are all actually tables that you can sit at, and little huts. There's some beautiful gardens here. Can't see really a whole lot through the trees, but it's all closed off right now. But usually in the summertime, this place is packed out with a lot of people, and they'll actually bring the food to your table. So let's go and have a look around. So it's coming up to the Dole Festival season. This is the largest Dole Festival display I've ever seen. experience, but still very impressive. Got these little gift shops as you come through. So all kinds of snacks, traditional Japanese snacks. A lot of them dating back from the original era. I mean, not made in there, but you know, traditional. And you've got these pots for sale. Leading places right here, so let's see what food we've got. Good barbecue going on. Chicken on a stick that I was telling you about. That's the very traditional food here. Seafood. So unfortunately guys, really nothing much over here today except two small restaurants which are selling nothing but meat dishes and the gift shops. So we're not going to go looking around elsewhere, so let's go straight to the expressway and see what we see up there. Yeah, a little bit disappointing that there wasn't more up there today, but usually in the spring and the summertime you'll see a lot more classic cars, custom cars, bikes, etc. up there, and the food is really good. There's an area where you can walk around. It's got a lot of history here. I don't know a lot about the history here, but I've only been here a few times but never really looked into it. But definitely worth a trip if you're over in Japan for the Olympics or for just any reason at all. Alright guys, so the weather's turned a bit grey and I've had lunch at a joyful restaurant and now I'm heading up to the expressway to get on there and go up to the service area and see what we can see. Alright guys, so I've literally just got to the Kurumatsu service area. You'll remember this is the one from last year where I was meeting up with the other Z owners to go to Akiyoshidai and I couldn't make it because I had a gas leak. So it's exactly the same place. And I've just got here and there's nothing here except this brand new Toyota Supra, if I can focus in on it there. I was just about to go over and film it, but the owner's just got in. Looks like a middle-aged lady who owns it. She's just got in, she just started and she's about to drive off. What a beautiful, beautiful car. I love the color too. But that's it. Everything else is just family cars. There's nothing else here. Nothing worth getting out for. So I'm just going to wait until she drives off and then I'm going to just get out of here and go and do some shopping, I guess. She literally just started pulling out just as the car in front went out. So I don't have a good shot, unfortunately. I don't hear anything from the exhaust. Alright guys, so I've literally seen nothing coming in except one Mazda, which was Mazda's Altezza, and it was had a big wang on the back and it was all pictures all over the car. But it was kind of weird because he came in and then he came off the ramp and he went straight down on the off-road, so that was kind of very, very weird. He didn't park up or anything. But it's a weekday, everybody's at work, so not really going to see much on a day like this. Really need to come back here on the weekend. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is try and come back here possibly next Sunday. Saturday I've got a very busy day. I have 3 weddings to do. and I think I'll come back here on Sunday and just see what the deal is. But yeah, definitely weekends. The weather's warm today. It is, according to the car thermometer, 17 Celsius today. It's pretty nice outside. It's cloudy, like I say, but it's not humid. The thing about living in South Japan as well is, I apologise for dust on the camera lens. I can see it on the lens, but I don't have a decent cloth to wipe it off with just yet. It gets very humid down here, so if you are coming here in the summertime, be prepared for hot, sticky, nasty weather. It is unbelievably humid here, and oh, a nice Toyota Crown, I think. Yeah, the new Toyota Crown, which is a very nice car. There was a nice Fuga, a brand new Fuga right next to me as well before, but he didn't stay long either. And yeah, so if you're coming to South Japan, Yamaguchi or Hiroshima, anywhere like that, Okayama area, be prepared. It gets extremely humid. I'm pretty sure it's the same in Tokyo as well. Last time I was in Tokyo was just over a year ago, and it was humid then, and that was in October. So yeah, if you're not used to hot weather, you're not going to like the humidity here, but come prepared. You can buy cool t-shirts here, and I mean cool as in they feel cool when you wear them. Just be prepared to drink a lot of water. So the best time to come here really will be on the weekend, so I'm going to do that. We have the Akiyoshidai meetup on May 17th this year. I've already got that day booked, so I'm definitely going to that this year. God willing, there's no more problems with the car. I have a few bits and pieces to buy before then, so hopefully we'll be able to get the car in a better condition than it is right now, especially in terms of looks. And then we're going to just give it a really good polish. I'm going to buy myself an electric buffer and do it myself. I went to the dealer to ask a quote for it, and they wanted like $400 to do everything on the car, and I was like, yeah, I think I can spend less than that and just do it myself. There's really, like I said, there's really nothing here. It's just all family cars and business cars at the moment. So I'm going to come back on the weekend, but for now I think I'm going to go and hit either Yellow Hat or Autobacks, which are the two big car dealing shops here in Japan, and see if I can get myself some little bits and pieces, maybe even price up a buffer, and I definitely want to price up a jack, because I want to take off my wheels and give them a good proper cleaning and a good spray. Won't be doing that for at least another week or two. I bought some cloth today. I'm gonna change the gear shift cloth, and I'm gonna put some cloth down on the sides, the the armrests, because they're all scratched up and everything. So I'm gonna go for the cloth look and see if I can do that. But right now, let's get out of here.